Yo, 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 I'm back. In case you missed me, almost quit, but I'm a grizzly. Nah, truth be told, bro, I just can't. I couldn't. I couldn't wrap my head around the formula, bro. YouTube's so different from music. Music, you get that little inspiration to hit that start, hit that record, and then you worry about packaging. On YouTube, you gotta come with the title and the thumbnail before you even start thinking of the video. I ain't fucking with it, bro. I ain't fucking with it. But we back, baby. To all you beautiful souls. Damn, where'd my blunt go? I thought the blunt monkey stole it. Hey. Let me turn that TV down, my fault. I thought the blunt monkey stole it. So yeah, today, I just want to tell y'all, this is for the young folk. This how you do not waste your 20s. This is very important. It is imperative. This might go musicless on this one, but either way, I figure now that I'm 30, I turned 30 back in September. Shout out to my Libra gang. I feel like it's my responsibility now. This is my act of maturity to tell y'all what to do, what not to do, what to expect, what to watch out for. Because there's some loopholes in your 20s. People like to take advantage of that. Because right now you're sitting here thinking like, oh my God, this is supposed to be the best decade of my life. Why is this shit so bland? Why is everybody else living their dreams? I'm just over here at mama's crib. Or I'm over here stuck up with Shorty Wop. You feel me? Don't let that discourage you, young folk. You gotta put on your big boy pants, your big girl panties. You know, I'm gonna break it down for y'all, right? I'm gonna break it down for y'all real simple, completely in lamest terms. Everybody's experience different, so a little backstory on mine's. Had my daughter at 18. You know what I'm saying? Started raising my baby boo. Let me turn this music off. At 18, then I had my two sons, my pride and joy. 2022. Then me and their mama. So I'm Team 1BM. If you Team 1BM, spam that shit in the comment. Yes, sir. And then finally got sober at 27. Yup. And I had to break that down for y'all because my experience is different. Highlight experience. So that brings me to my next chain of thought. Nothing trumps experience. Nothing. You can't buy it. You can't borrow it. You can't pretend like you have it. You could, but then we've all seen those videos in the warehouses when niggas are saying they got their, what's that shit called, bro? Those forklifts, but they don't. You see what I'm saying? But in the streets or in life, it's different. If you lie on your resume, and then when shit pops, different circumstances, different consequences. So, with that being said, I think your 20s start in your teens. Why do I think that? Because it's the launch pad. Were you playing sports in high school, or were you the plug? You feel me? What side of the brain are you thinking on? That is gonna set you up for your next decision-making ability. Where do I want to go? Do I want to place love over experience? That's the trap. We all, come on, Danny Beats. We all are given that motherfucking fork in the road. We're all given that choice. That sweet, sweet, juicy love. Everybody's dying for it. Why can't I be loved? Why can't I just sit around? I'll go get me a little job. They're making bread. They're making bread over here. So and so got it together. I could just go sit back and fall in love in my 20s. You know what that means? That means you are not prepared for life itself. You're not prepared for your 30s. And that means you're probably going to flatline and probably be a ghost walking around, shell of a man, shell of a woman, by the time you're 40. One chapter sets up for the next. But when you're young, you're supposed to make mistakes. You're supposed to fuck up. You're supposed to have babies. Maybe. If that's the choice. Career, legacy. Go after it hard in your 20s. But you can't do both. You want to be a dad or a mama. But you also want to have a career path. Pretty soon you're gonna fuck both of them up. You're gonna fuck them both up because you're only one person. Then your relationship's gonna go to shit. And then what? Danny Beats, tell him what? Tell him what, Danny? Because, as I said, 25 after the breakup, Team 1 BM gang. Gotta highlight it. Because when I say you have kids, I don't mean go out there accidentally having kids. All my kids were on purpose. A purpose accident. If they're ever watching this, you're not an accident. I love you dearly. You know this. Now go back to bed. Either way, on purpose. Don't accidentally be having babies. Because now you're asking for a terrible legacy. You're asking, I don't know what you're asking for. I don't think you're asking for anything. You're going to start begging. You're going to be begging for a life. That same shit goes for you too, ladies. Be motherfucking careful with these niggas. It's not even like they're trying to trap you. Trust me. They're trapping themselves. They have no idea what they're doing. Don't. It's your 20s. Experience over love. One day I'll get better at editing it, and it will say it like right here. Experience, and it'll say love, and it'll say like whichever way it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So, right, that brings me to my next one. The whole mission. I assume everybody's watching this. Everybody's watching this is middle class. Am I right? Okay. If you're not, spam it in the comments. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I am sorry to be in your presence with inaccuracy. Okay? Now that we're out the way, my bad. I let Danny take over too much. He's selfish on this shit, bro. But he's talented, man. He's supposed to be overriding everything. Either way, the mission is to escape the middle class. Like the majority of us all are in the middle class, my bad. I'm not smoking enough. It's a joke, kids. If the kids are watching, it's a joke. Don't smoke till you're 30. I just started smoking weed 5 months ago. Either way. Boom. Escaping the middle class. How are you going to do that? Why is it so important? Think rat race. We're in the rat race. You don't like that terminology? Well, escape it. Get out of it. Because who wants to be paying rent all the time? Who wants to be paying all these recurring fees all the time? Once you escape that, then you're on the receiving end of all that. Okay? Okay. All right? Why is my shit still smoking? My shit's like, smoke me, please. You need more. All right. And the most important part, because like I said, experience. So if you're living the wild, young, free, Be yourself. Don't lose yourself in the crowd, folk. And how they usually do that is because they're trying to stand out. You feel me? Be yourself. You'll automatically stand out. Live your young, beautiful life in your 20s. Keep in the back of your mind, 30s is coming. But if you got dreams, you got to chase them. Today, after this video, go write in that journal. Start that podcast. Start that album. Mix that album. Roy, I got to mix my shit. I know. Juggling too many bananas. I'm going monkeys. But either way, if you choose the kid route, you want to be a papa or mama, that's beautiful, honestly. It's the most beautiful thing in the world to be a parent, I believe. That's my opinion. It's not for everybody. This world is a scary place. But just understand, you guys are in your 20s. You guys got to have this business mentality. Like, if we do not make it past our 20s still in love, we need to put the kids before our own problems and our own emotions. Are you going to put me on child support when we break up? No? Okay, cool. Yes? All right, how much? You feel me? Compromise. Come somewhere in the middle. Because at the end of the day, nobody wins when the family feuds. Okay? Now, if you choose a career, it can't be at a punk ass job. Just because on your resume it says I've been working at XYZ for 10 years, my whole 20s. That's just as good as saying I've worked at X, Y, and Z for 2 years or 1 year. Shows that you're capable. Shows that you are reliable. Then you can put at the end why I left. The manager was a piece of junk ass, light skinned nigga that just thought he knew everything. He was sober. He was coming up on 3 years and 2 months from now. I don't know. He just started a podcast. He talks too much. And he's the third shift manager. I don't know who the guy thinks he is. Either way, go subscribe to him on his damn YouTube channel, I guess. Roy. You know the last name, ho. Either way, you're supposed to have fun regardless. It's experience. You're gaining experience. No matter which route you take, the only thing you can't do is do nothing. Do not be stagnant. Do not graduate high school. Do not barely graduate high school or graduate on honor roll and then do nothing. What is doing nothing? Working at a little job that is not part of your end goal. It always starts as a stepping stone. It turns into a sinkhole fast. By the time that resume says 10 years at X, Y, and Z, you're trying to go work at A, B, and C. Now you're only qualified for X, Y, Z work. Do you see the trap? 20s. Fly. Fly, fly, fly. If you were a lady, this is your prime, baby girl. Don't waste your time on these young ass 20-year-old niggas. Let them get their shit straight. And I'm not saying, like, don't fuck with them, but I'm saying, don't invest all your youth into them. Because we all know the older ladies all miserable. Still talking shit all damn day on social media. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all. I'm saying the ones that didn't go get it in their 20s. So yeah, man. Be yourself. Make conscious decisions. I think accidental pregnancy and catching like a felony or something, like for the niggas, it's like the same thing. So I'm saying, like, ladies, be careful with your body. Niggas, be careful with your mind and your emotions. Don't get yourself incarcerated and spend all your prime time. Well, you know what I'm saying. Your age range where excuses are still afloat, because you can't hit 30 with it. We all know some niggas right now still locked up, still fucking around, thinking they're 20. They're not. You are. So go out there and live your fucking greatest life. And I swear to God, if you find yourself in any of these traps, you can't say you was not warned. You are welcome.